It's time to Grill the Gridwalk Host, a game show where your Gridwalk hosts are put on the spot the same way the Formula One drivers were. Can Nicole or Briana perform under pressure to outdo the F1 grid? Well, let's find out. Grill that Gridwalk Host.
Welcome back to a really fun game where we play Grill the Gridwalk Host. F1 puts out videos like these, and then we frantically text the other person not to watch the video, and we grill the Gridwalk host. And what happened a couple days ago was F1 posted this Never Have I Ever video, and I frantically texted Nicole, if you haven't watched it, don't watch it, because I have a game.
So I haven't watched it, and we're gonna play the game.
Yes. So the F1 drivers gave us some things they did and did not do, and I have taken that and turned them into phrases describing an ambiguous driver. And I'm going to make Nicole guess which driver I'm talking about based on their answers to this Never Have I Ever. There are a couple things that you should know, and I already told Nicole this, but there are 3 drivers who did not, either they got edited out or they did not participate in this video at all. And those 3 drivers are Lewis Hamilton, who definitely just didn't participate, George Russell, and Alex Albon. So I've already given her that tip that none of the drivers are those drivers.
I probably would have guessed at least George and Alex, so I'm glad that disclaimer was provided.
Yeah, I basically was like, oh, Nicole would spend this entire video just guessing Alex Albon or George Russell, and that's not as fun content for you all to watch and listen to. Other thing is that Nicole is going to get 3 guesses for every single one of these prompts. If she gets it wrong, I will give her the answer. And you all should play along in the comments. And let me know if you outscore Nicole. Alright, speaking of Nicole, are you ready? Is there anything else you need to know
I'm
about?
ready. I don't think so.
Alright. So I'm going to give an example one to warm you up, start it out, make sure everyone listening knows what's going on.
Including me.
So this driver has missed a flight, doesn't have the, quote, passion to binge an entire show in the day, has pretended to not be himself when asked in a taxi at home, and has never cut his own hair because his mom does it for him.
Oh,
Nicole,
okay.
which driver is this?
I had totally was going one place until the last one. Okay, can you really, one more time, go through, speed through?
Yep. This driver has missed a flight, doesn't have the, quote, passion to binge watch an entire TV show in a day, has pretended to not be himself when asked once before in a taxi in his hometown, and has never cut his own hair because his mom does it for him.
I'm going to, whose mom cuts his hair for him? Logan Sargent. Damn. Okay.
Nope.
Still, okay. Who? Carlos, no way, because his hair's too beautiful. No way. Only professionals should be able to touch his head. I'm suddenly forgetting every other driver. Lance Stroll. And who else would have their mom cut their hair? I guess I'll go Oscar Piastri.
Oh, you're gonna be upset about this one. So the mom cutting their hair was the giveaway, and it's Charles Leclerc, because his mom is a hairdresser.
Oh my god! I don't know if I either knew the fact and forgot it or never knew that fact, so that should have been a giveaway.
Oh, you definitely knew that fact. We talked about it. But it's also fair that you forgot it. I believe that for sure. Alright, rough start here.
Rough start, okay.
Alright. This driver admitted to binge watching all of Tiger King in one day. He has pretended to be someone else before, has missed a flight, and when asked if he'd ever cut his own hair, he gave the very vague answer of, not properly. And yes, for those of you listening and watching at home, this is hard. I pulled tidbits and facts to try to make this.
This is hard.
If Nicole gets one of these, I'd be impressed.
Fernando Alonso.
Oh, my mouse wasn't near the... Yep.
So, no.
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 No. Nope.
Not... I'm so stuck on the hair cutting thing of, like, who would be the one who would have not cut their hair well but still, like, tried.
I'm just realizing that I totally messed up, and there were 4 drivers who didn't participate in it because Fernando Alonso didn't participate in this, so that's on me. I'm so sorry. I'm like, wait.
Well, that's really good because I definitely wanted to answer him the first time, but then when we got to the my mom cuts my hair, like Fernando Alonso's mom does not cut his hair, so we were about to go down that huge rabbit hole too.
Yep. So you can have your guess back for that.
Great.
That's on me.
Okay, fantastic. I'm gonna go with cut their hair, but not well. Esty Bestie? I'm gonna say Carlos Sainz, even though I don't fully believe it. Okay, and who else is left in my brain? Oscar Piastri.
Nope,
Damn!
This was Daniel Ricciardo.
Wow, he should
Tiger
not.
King
Yeah. Oh, I forgot about Tiger King.
Yeah, you're really honing in on the cutting.
I
of the hair.
am. I gotta leave the hair cutting and I gotta focus on the TV watching because the Tiger King thing was a very big key there. And I'm still mad at Daniel, so we're just.
Yep.
He's still in the penalty box in my brain.
All right, the next driver has never binge watched an entire TV series in one day. Says they leave people on red every day. Has cut his hair, and it wasn't that long ago that he did this. And has accidentally sent a text to a person that they were gossiping about.
Max Verstappen. Lando Norris. Okay.
You got a point! You got a point! Yep.
Those are really toxic things that were admitted.
Yeah, Lando Norris very cheekily was like, yep, it wasn't that long ago that I decided to cut my own hair and it did not go well. And we were like, okay.
Got it.
He was funny in this. Lando Norris is one of only 2 drivers that we actually saw their answer to every question, which just shows how entertaining.
Most interesting and definitely entertaining answer.
Yeah. And you got a point.
Woo! Okay. Thank God.
The next driver here has never missed a flight, never binge watched an entire TV show in one day, never sent a text to a person that they were gossiping about, has never cut his own hair, but he has pretended to be someone else. And the context he gave was, quote, when he was little. So playing pretend, I assume, as a little kid.
Carlos? Checo.
One more guess.
Stress. Such stress. They sound very punctual. They don't cut their own hair. And they played pretend when they were little. I feel like I just also keep guessing the same people. Well, that's not as fun, but my brain wants to say Logan Sargent. Dang.
This is Max Verstappen.
No! I didn't think Max Verstappen played pretend as a child, I guess.
That's why I had to share this one. I also have to shout out the editing team of F1 for this particular video, because what they would do is one of the drivers would say something like, yeah, we're F1 drivers, we take so many flights. If anyone says they've never missed a flight, they're lying. And then they immediately cut to Max Verstappen going, I've never. And everyone's like, yeah, everyone's binge watched an entire TV show in one day. And then they cut to Max Verstappen going, I've never. And essentially, the only thing he said he had to was that he has pretended to be someone else. And I thought he was going to take it in the way that most drivers took it. I pretended not to be myself so someone wouldn't recognize me. But he goes, nope, when I was little. And I thought that was actually an adorable.
It's kind of wholesome.
Yeah, I thought it was great. He really was, honestly, the content highlight of this video. And
That's
a lot of that
so
was
great.
the editing. It was great. Okay. This driver has most recently binged the Netflix NASCAR docuseries in one day, has never pretended to be someone else, has missed a flight before, and they've never accidentally sent a text to a person they were gossiping about.
Oscar Piastri. Logan. I'm sticking with Logan. I just feel like he's got to come up here. Oh,
I'll
damn.
say that was a good guess because NASCAR American, and you're on the
That
right
is
track
why I
there.
went that way.
So before you make your final guess, just take that compliment I made into consideration.
What? Tracking NASCAR, but there's no other. There's no other American. I mean, the other guess I would have had is Danny Rick.
There are no other Americans on the grid now.
Thinking. This is me remembering that this is an audio and video platform, and I'm trying to fill time by
talk and
also
fill time.
thinking.
I'll give you about 5 more seconds.
Valtteri
And?
Bottas.
Lance Stroll. Canada.
Canada.
Yep.
Canada. Damn. Would not have gone there at all. I would have said Lance had like binge watched Bridgerton first.
All right, this final one is very hard. But it's just a fun fact that I think you'll like to know. This driver has never cut his own hair, but he does sometimes pretend to be someone else. And that someone he pretends to be is his brother, who doesn't exist. He doesn't have a brother.
What? This is barbaric.
Yeah, there's
Someone
really
pretends to be a brother and they don't have a brother.
Right.
And they just
But
say
it makes a lot of sense.
I mean, I guess that makes sense.
It's like, oh my god, are you the popular host of the F1 podcast Gridwalk? And you go, no, that's my twin sister. And then they go, oh, okay, well, like, that's cool that you're, have...
She's
know
my
that
brain's
person.
like it there. So obviously every F1 driver is famous, but like it's obviously not going to be like a Checo because I think the whole world would know that Checo would have like a sibling or
it's
a
a
brother.
medium famous F1 driver. I
It's
think it's a
medium.
decent
It's mid famous.
I'm gonna give
Pierre
you one guess.
Gasly. You're gonna.
No, this
Go
is
ahead.
actually VB.
Oh.
Yeah. And I will point out that he's one of 2 drivers who says that they pretend to be their brother who doesn't exist. Yuki also does that, but Yuki has cut his own hair before.
That tracks. You know what? That's really, really funny. That's a better guess and a funnier guess in the way that VB would do it than if Pierre would do it. Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of
Wow.
the drivers said yes to the never have I ever pretended to be someone else, mostly under the context of I just say, oh no, I'm not myself, like when asked.
It's so
But I
uncomfortable.
liked-
Imagine being a person and being like, Valtteri Bottas, and he's like, no. Like, no,
Yeah,
you
no.
literally have a bleach blonde mullet and mustache and are currently in biker shorts or no pants. I'm pretty
I wonder
sure you're
if it was
Valtteri
before.
Bottas.
Yeah, like I wonder if it was before. But that's why I thought the brother thing was so clever, where it's like, no, I'm his brother. And it's like, oh, that makes total sense. Like, yeah, that's
I
why
mean,
you look so
Yeah,
alike.
he rode right past us on a bike and I didn't recognize him. So, like...
Alright, well, you honestly did much better than I expected. You did leave without a goose egg.
I got 1 point, not batting 0.
I'm excited that Grill the Grid... I'm excited that Grill the Gridwalk host is back for 2024. And we will have the playlist definitely linked if you want to go check out all the ones we did last year. We put each other to the test against other F1 drivers.
Thank you for watching this highlight from an episode of Gridwalk. Subscribe for weekly Formula 1 content. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Like the video to make Nicole and Briana extra happy. And click the link to listen to the full episode. We will be back to walk the Formula 1 grid every Thursday. See you then.